Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, so Tiffany Haddish and Chingy have been having a little back and forth about an alleged hookup. Now, it all started with Tiffany Haddish going on Ellen Degeneres and talking about a celebrity from the past that she hooked up with.
Have you ever dated a celebrity that the world doesn't know about?
But was it really dating or did we just hook Chingy? It was a hookup. That was the early 2000s, y'all. I don't even know if that counts anymore.
Of course it does.
Okay, with
You and Chingy.
I like the way you do that right there.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, Chingy responded, now Tiffany Haddish knows damn well that's a lie, and since she lied, I'm going to tell the truth. She used to hook up with my brother, not me, but she liked me. Hey, if we're going to be honest, let's be honest. And then Tiffany Haddish responded, really, Chingy, stop. I hooked up with you once like 2 months after we met. Granted, the sex was not good because you were sleepy. I was definitely in your bed at that hotel on San Vicente and Sunset-ish. You pulled down my Sergio Valentes. And she goes on to say that Haddish never lies on her vagina. Boy, I've been talking about hooking up with you for years. Why are you just now denying it? We had a lot of fun back in the day and only had sex once. Don't make me start calling out all the skeletons.
Wow.
So that's her response.
That got personal. I wonder why he would deny that, though.
I don't know.
Maybe he had a girl. Maybe he has a girl or something like that. That just seems weird.
Yeah, but this is
like
also back in the day in like early 2000s.
It seems weird. Okay.
But or maybe he just doesn't remember. Like, you know, she said it only happened once.
Maybe that was his brother's girl, and he never told his brother that he smashed too. So he just feels kind of like foul for doing it, not saying nothing to his brother or something.
All right, now Robert De Niro, his ex-assistant, is saying that he harassed her and that there was discrimination. She's suing him. She said that he was verbally abusive and assigned her stereotypically female duties. And he, of course, is saying that this is not true. Robert De Niro's attorney said the allegations made by Robinson are beyond absurd. Her name is Graham Chase Robinson. She said she was hired in 2008 as his executive assistant and that he communicated to her in a hostile, abusive, and intimidating manner and referred to her as a bitch and a brat.
Wow.
So she said he was often intoxicated. He would lash out at her and joke with her about his Viagra prescription and ask her to imagine him on the toilet, and also suggested she could get pregnant by using sperm from a male coworker. That's what her lawsuit is alleging. He's
what are
denying
female
it.
duties as an assistant? Like, what are female duties that I have to do or I was told to do?
Stereotypically?
Like what?
I don't know. I think assistant duties should kind of be the same across the board. But I remember working somewhere and having somebody belittle me and I kind of felt like it was a woman thing.
Really?
Yeah. Like I would be in a meeting and he would interrupt my meeting and be like, I need you to come sharpen this pencil.
You know, but
and like really embarrassing, like degrading things, but never talk to the guys like that.
Okay, if you
but
never talk to the guys like that. But if you're an assistant, you pretty much do what they ask you to do.
And I wasn't even an assistant. I was actually the general manager in the office.
Mm.
So, but I don't know. It's hard to say what stereotypically female like. Did he have her cooking?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did he have her cooking? You know, like change sheets? Like what is female activity? I was confused. Like men can't change sheets to cook? I don't know.
Wendy Williams has to pay her ex-husband Kevin Hunter $250,000, and that's so that he can move out of their house in Livingston, New Jersey, and secure his own new living arrangements. And he has to actually leave their marital home. Finally, it's been put up for sale over the summer. She's been living in a beautiful apartment in Manhattan, and so he's got to get out.
Oh, yeah, so she has to pay the $250,000, I'm sure. Does he still live over here? I thought he lived down south or something like that.
I don't know where he lives. I don't know that much about him. All right. Now let's talk about Cardi B. She was on with Ellen DeGeneres, and she said that she regrets... Well, no, it was actually Cardi Chance and T.I. were on Ellen DeGeneres, and they were talking about tattoos they have that they regret.
Never have ever gotten a tattoo I regret.
I got like 3 different men tatted on me, you know what I'm saying? They gotta go.
It's not really funny, I just have a really bad tattoo on my chest.
What is it?
It says get back to work, but it's like backwards, so that when you read it in the mirror, it's like, get back to work. Whoa. It's the worst thing I ever did.
Was that a dare?
No, I thought it was deep, I thought it was cool at the time.
You got any tattoos, G?
Nope.
I got a bad one.
Tramp stamp?
No, this is a UFC fighter. He hired
You
me.
have a UFC fighter?
Let me tell you, he hired me to do a club in Europe. And after the club, I told him I want a tattoo of my kids' faces on me. So he was like, I'll do it, right? And he was like, I'm a tattoo guy. And I was like, yeah, all right. And he was like, no. And he forced me to sit down. He was UFC, so I wasn't going to say no. So he pretty much forced me to sit down.
He kicked you in the head.
No, but he started doing a tattoo, and he did 2 angels. And the 2 angels looked nothing like my kids. And I had to cover him years later. That was probably the worst tattoo.
Do you have a picture of him?
No, I covered him. I covered him fast. He's big UFC fighters like, I do tattoos. Sit down. I'll do it. I'll make it nice. It's free.
Look, I ain't playing around like that.
I was like, okay.
All right. Would you go to get a tattoo from Ryan Henry from Black Ink Chicago or something like that?
If they're good
he's a good
tattoo person, yeah. I would go.
I remember hearing, because somebody offered me a free tattoo, and they said that Envy cried during his, I guess he had given Envy a tattoo.
So,
was there a tattoo that you cried and you never finished?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did finish it finally, but yeah, it hurts. It really. Who told you? He really told you that?
Yeah, he did. He was like, Envy never finished his, and he cried during his.
Yeah, that's why this is blank right here, because I was supposed to finish it up right here, but I just didn't finish it because it really hurt. Like, it hurt. Yes, and yes, I teared. I cried. I did. It
All
hurt
right. Now, Cardi B was also
I don't believe he
upset.
told you that.
She was on her Instagram Live, and she was talking about Access Hollywood and going off on the blog, just basically for coverage about the one thing you should never talk about.
How dare y'all and when I see y'all, I'ma spit at y'all. Y'all take some of my day to interview me, to chop up, try to make it seem like, yeah, Coach is calling somebody else mommy. You dumb? I don't play when it comes to my child. So don't use my kid for clickbait. Access Hollywood, suck a I hope your mom catch AIDS, bitch. Then what you use for clickbait on YouTube is Culture calls somebody else mommy. That is so disrespectful. That got me so hot.
I get it.
Yeah, you don't want to put that out there that your child is calling someone else mom. Now, if you want to hear what that clip was that she was mad about, and they did take this down, we have the clip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's like 5 hours that I could be in the studio. It's 5 hours that I got to spend with my kid, because it's like, yeah, it's okay that your mom is going to take care of her. Everybody could take care of your kid. You got the money for somebody to take care of your kid. But when you come back from that work and your kid really don't want to spend time with you, they want to hug your mom more than you, or they're calling your mom mommy, that's so.
Now, she's not saying that's what happened to her. She's just saying in general, you don't want that to happen.
Correct.
That's what it felt like that clip was, not that her daughter called somebody else
And
mom.
I wild out too. Don't play with my kids, man. Don't talk about my kids or what my kids do, especially if it's not true. And she's right. She wild out. Now, all the spitting in the face, yes, she feels that way. That's Cardi B. That's the Bronx and all that. I hope your mother dies with. Yes, that's Cardi B. And she got the right to feel that way.
I don't like when people talk about my kids either, Envy. When they talk about you, I be like...
got no... we talk about me. You know
all right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.